Right, so this is our very first video, and our goal was to do something a little fun, um, where we're going to be playing a game, Naomi and I. We're going to start off with 10 minutes, and we're going to ask each other questions. We've prepared some questions, 10 questions each, and the goal of the questions is to try and get a bit of an understanding of who we are, the goals around the app. But the questions are going to have a bit of an angle to them. They're going to maybe have a little cheekiness. And the hope is that the questions distract a little while you're now trying to think of your answer to the question. The time is ticking on our game. Naomi and I are quite competitive in our own rights. And
A
so
little bit.
each of us very much would like to beat the other person.
Like Jay is kind of the stronger player between the two of us. I'm higher rated in tournaments over the board, but he's stronger than me, so I'm gonna really try and distract him with the questions.
Which we shall see. I'm very excited. So I'm gonna send you a challenge right now.
Cool.
Play a minigame on chess.com. And the rule is whoever is playing white can make the first move, and black asks the first question, if that makes sense.
Sounds good.
And then when the answer is finished being answered, you can still make moves. The next person will just ask the question. There's got to be fair with it. You can't just be saying yes or no or answering too quickly to move on to the next question. There needs to be some depth. There needs to be some context. So,
But I think you need to say the deep, soul searching questions, answers, and I will just say yes or no. That will make it less.
Cool. I'm gonna send you a challenge starting right now.
Cool. Let's do this.
Okay, it looks like I'm white. You ask the first question.
Okay, so when did the idea for ClashOTB first hit you, and were you sober?
And was I sober? That's I was sober, yes. But I had kind of just moved back to Joburg from Cape Town, where I had recently left a job that I was at for about 6 years. So in that sense, I was kind of high on this rush of I have to do something now. What is it that I want to do with my life? And a bit of context is that when I was busy running my club at the Wanderers Chess Club, started realizing that we wanted to start a league and that there were very few tools that helped us try and achieve this type of activity we're trying to run. And that's basically where the app idea started to come from. So now it's my turn to ask you a question.
Cool. You're allowed to move as well, eh?
Yes. Oh, I just reading and playing. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Question I have for you, Naomi, is what was the exact aha moment when you thought we need this app? And were you holding a chess piece at the time?
Chess piece? No, definitely not. I guess I was holding my phone. I was looking at your messages going on about this thing, and I was like, okay, I think I liked your idea, but I had some other ideas, and then I was like, no, yeah, my idea is awesome. We need to do this. I felt like such a saying that, but yeah.
Fair enough. Your turn to ask a question.
Did you expect this to be easy, or were you just wildly overconfident?
A bit of both. I don't lack confidence. I thought you were talking about the chess game. You meant the app?
Both.
Both. Okay. Did I expect the creation of the app to be easy? No. I think would be the short answer. Primarily because it's not like I've done anything like this before. I never worked within the tech space. At no point did I ever really consider building anything of this scope. I have a marketing and graphic design background, so the idea of the app kind of just spun off, and kind of just have this perception of myself that it doesn't really matter what I put my mind to, that I can at least try and find the answers how to get it done. So in terms of would it be easy, I didn't think so, but I did think that regardless of that, I would do my very best to try and figure it out. Next question for you, Naomi, is which featuring ClashOTB are you most proud of, and which one do you secretly wish we named after you?
Named after me.
Yeah.
So, well, the most proud of, I guess, is the feature that I'm the most passionate about. Is to the tournament feature, like to make tournaments easier to sign up for. I really look forward to just scanning a QR code and being able to be in a tournament, your section selected for you automatically almost, just press a button, pay. So that is what I'm mostly proud of. The feature that I would like named after myself. Let's see. Obviously, the one where you get to take a picture of that's like far in the future. It's not a feature that we're going to do right now, but the one where you get to take a picture of a position. I mean, that would be like the Naomi position. That would be awesome.
That's really cool. It's almost like how you have these endgame, the Lucino position and stuff like that. The Naomi position being when you take a picture of it. It would be quite cool.
Yeah, it's so cool to be like, yeah, you were in a little bit of a bind, so it was a Naomi position.
Amazing.
So let's see. If our fund fails, what embarrassing job would you be forced to take?
Sure. I thought this was meant to be fun. So, if the Thunder Fund fails, what embarrassing job would I be forced to take? I think I'd start off with the Thunder Fund failing. I don't think is what the whole project is a linchpin on. Obviously, we feel that the Thunder Fund would be a good indication of how much the community and those within chess locally and maybe even internationally support the project. And if it fails, we could maybe think, oh, well, that must mean that nobody likes what we're doing. But I wouldn't go and get a new job then. I think we'd just try and look at a different approach, maybe consider why it failed and take it from there. But if I had to do an embarrassing job, the embarrassing job would likely be I don't know. I am pretty determined not to get another job, to be honest.
You're all in the chess. Chess is life right now.
Yes, chess is life right now, and I have quite a few other opportunities in terms of my role as head of chess and being part of the executive committee at JMC. So I think the entrepreneurial spirit bug has bitten, to say the least.
It's there to stay.
Exactly. Cool. Hopefully my questions become as intense as yours. But for now, if ClashOTB were a chess piece, which would it be and why?
I would go for the queen. Yeah, because it's going to be like the most powerful chess app out there. and also versatile in what it can do. So it's not like a rook that can only move up and down, or a bishop that can only move diagonally. It can go everywhere. Or so that's definitely the queen.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
So for you, what kind of player or person do you want ClashOTB to empower?
So I think at the very beginning of this whole journey, I've had this impression that chess, primarily locally, has always been focused on the youth and rated players, and trying to encourage people to play in tournaments. And when I was starting out at chess, that really wasn't who I was, or where I was going. So I started becoming a lot more sociable and enjoying games where I could have a drink, eat something. And it was through that I started realizing there were all of these other adults, who maybe had a similar story where they played when they were younger. They were never exceptionally good. So they never continued it past school. And they felt like it always had to be this competitive thing. And once they started finding a social club, they reignited their spark and joy for the game of chess, realizing I don't have to be some grandmaster to enjoy chess. So the feature that I am championing throughout this is the ability to create a challenge and challenge someone and have that over the board game be recorded somewhere, even in a social context, and being able to then find other people like me that would like to play a social game of chess. Obviously, as I've shared this idea with you and we've shared it with other people, and it's grown, that context I don't think has changed, but only expanded. Like it could incorporate all of these other types of groups, rated players, organizers, and so on. So
Yeah, it's also something I'm quite passionate about, because I've done that journey where I played as a child, and it was, chess became a job and boring, and until I started playing competitively myself as an adult again, and I was like, whoa, this is actually a lot of fun again. Like actually wanting to study chess and playing it on a social level just reignited my passion and love for the game.
okay, which was harder, convincing people the app was possible, or convincing each other to stick to the MVP feature list?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. So far, I feel it's been fairly surprisingly easy to convince people that the app is possible. Yeah, we had some disagreements about the MVP at some stage. Oh, crap, my queen is gonna hang here. Um, that's not good. I'm losing a piece. No, I'm not. Wait, check. Sorry. Got into the game for a moment. Yeah, so I think that's my answer. The deciding on MVP was harder,
Mm. No, I
because I had some like features that I really, really wanted in the MVP, and you had some that you were like passionate about. So we had to come into agreement there.
agreed. I do think that we have been feeling that as we've been speaking to people and more influential people within the community, how passionate they've become around the idea. And it hasn't taken much for us to try and onboard these people. And it was definitely, I would say, I will agree with you, a lot more difficult to reel back some of our expectations, being clear, like where's the starting point? Like, yes, we have all of these goals and dreams and features we'd like to implement, but we can't start at that point. We need to get to the bare bones first.
Hmm.
Okay, so next question for... Wait, is it your question or my...
I have to ask you now.
Yeah. Sorry.
So you have to swap brains with the GM for a year. Who are you picking and why?
Oh, I mean, the greatest player of all time, Magnus Carlsen. But
so boring. Damn.
But here's how I would spice up the answer.
Mhm.
That oh shoot, I'm really low on time. It's not because he's so great, but Magnus Carlsen, I think, much like our app, has been making quite large ripples in the perception of competitive chess. In that he's doing this freestyle event, he's like pushed for all of these other formats and ways in order to not only make, oh my goodness, that's a great move, make chess more accessible, but oh,
Now I'm getting my night trap on by them. Okay.
more accessible, but also just changing the status quo. I think even here in South Africa, since I've been like getting into the circles and the spaces where people are running regional and national types of events, seeing that things haven't changed. People are very reluctant to try out new formats and styles and stuff like that out of... I'm not sure what the reluctance is, but I am aware that exists, and Magnus is somebody for me that embodies trying to shake things up for chess in a way that makes it more, one, accessible to people, and two, different, making it more exciting. Yeah, that's my final answer.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
Naomi, if our app building process was a chess game, what move would you say we're in right now? Is this the opening prep? Are we in middle game tactics? Or are we in the end game grind?
So I think we're just past the opening. We're like, we've got our strategy, we've got our plan. Middle game is starting now, so we're hoping for the best there. Oh, you want to do a discovered attack on me somehow? I don't like this. Okay, yeah, that's my answer. Definitely like opening middle. No, damn it. Where's my knight?
Opening.
Okay, question. So, what's the bigger mission behind all of this? Why does it matter? I have to ask you a very deep, expansive question here, as you're almost losing on time, because I'm going to lose this game.
It's taking me a minute and 38 seconds to answer.
Yes.
So what is the bigger picture of ClashOTB? Like, why does it matter? So
Yes.
it's very different to what's the bigger picture of what we're hoping to achieve goal-wise, feature-wise. The goal here is to start, again, serving this community of chess players that are primarily social and make playing chess that much more accessible. During the time that I got into chess, 2019, 2020, chess boomed primarily because of online chess during COVID. And it was... Oh.
No, damn it. Okay, well, this some hope.
Damn.
I could have taken that knight. No, but then I lost my rook as well. Yeah. Okay.
Like... it's a... sorry, the question was bigger picture what...
Yes.
It's online chess made chess accessible, but a lot of those tools were about accessibility and convenience, and we felt that the ability to play over the board chess is something a lot of people longed for. It was lacking, and so we tried to take all of these gamified aspects, features, and benefits that these online apps are doing, and we're trying to envision it for no.
I'm playing for time, yeah.
In person.
So on a scale from 1 to Magnus, how delusional are you about winning this game?
Delusional. At least an 11. At least an 11.
Damn it.
Cool.
That's nice.
So, my question. What's one rookie mistake we made early on that still makes you laugh or cry?
Damn, I don't know. Did you make any mistakes? We're perfect.
We are pretty perfect.
Jeez. I guess working with you was the biggest mistake.
Oh,
No.
God.
Or maybe this is a mistake, playing a game of chess against you. Oh.
While asking tough questions. Oh!
What? Did you do that on purpose to make me feel better?
I mean, yes, of course I did. Of course I did.
Just to show what a gentleman you are, right?
How much you were saying what a mistake with I shouldn't have done it.